So I think we all knew that the issue of Haitian migrants in Springfield, Ohio was going to be brought up during the vice presidential debate. It was just a matter of in what way, which candidate would bring it up, would it be the moderators? And sure enough, it was brought up. JD Vance took advantage of that issue again, used it. I think he recognizes, that the pendulum is shifting right on the issue of immigration. So he talked about the problems of Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, and his concern with pouring too many immigrants into the country. But he got fact-checked, and apparently the rules were that they were not going to fact-check, but they just brought it up. So Margaret Brennan said, and just to clarify for our viewers, Springfield, Ohio does have a large number of Haitian migrants who have legal status, temporary protective status. So that really did not sit well with Vance. So he really wanted to get a word in there. There was a big verbal scuffle. I think Tim Walz started to jump in for a little bit. Brennan said, we want to move on, but Vance managed to drag it back and get a word in. And he said, the rules were that you guys weren't going to fact check. And since you're going to fact check me, I think it's important to say what's actually going on. He then went on for roughly 20 seconds describing the Customs and Border Protection's phone application process for migrants arriving at the southern U.S.-Mexico border. One of the application's uses is for migrants to apply for appointments to present their asylum claims to officials at specific ports of entry. And then guess what they did to Vance? They muted his mic, and you could tell based on the sound of his voice. So, it was not a good look for Vance, I would say. I know a lot of right-wingers are trying to spin this in a pro-Vance direction, say, well, it just proves that the media is biased. It's like, well, no, what the media said, what Brennan said was true. There is a seriously large number of the Haitians who are legal immigrants. Now, that doesn't mean that they're all doing the right thing necessarily. We can talk about the merits of it, but for crying out loud, don't just slam all migrants as illegal. Just embarrassing. You know that you're down when you're saying, I thought we weren't going to fact check, when you're complaining about being fact checked. That is just, if there was ever an admission that you're a liar and an opportunist who uses hot issues like this to generate fake stories, that's what he said. We're going to have to create stories to draw attention to the suffering of the American people. Well, that backfired on you big time. And unfortunately, it's having big consequences for the population of Springfield, Ohio. So Brennan said, gentlemen, the audience can't hear you because your mics are cut out. We have so much we want to get to. Thank you for explaining the legal process. And she definitely sounded like she was being a little sarcastic there with Vance. That's kind of understandable. Be a little snippy because his ego was bruised and he lashed out and kind of threw a mini temper tantrum, thinking that he was entitled to berate the moderator and fact check them when they didn't really get anything wrong. So that's my video on the Springfield, Ohio and the Haitian migrants portion of the debate. As always, if you enjoyed this video, found it interesting or insightful, leave a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to grow this channel up, produce more content. As always, I look forward to speaking to you in the next video, and thank you for watching.